Alright, this is Ian McD presenting the Witcher guide. I don't say that very often, so I might just say it randomly. You are doing Odo's request for him, which is to clear these plant monsters. I forget what they're called. They're either called Echinopsis or Archspore, as far as I know. But either way, you have to kill them, which is difficult when you're drunk. When you're drunk, you have to... Or sorry, not when you... When you're drunk, you are less accurate, less powerful, and you tend to stagger around a lot when you don't have your sword drawn. Another thing I forgot to mention in the last video is that after you do the three requests for Heron, Odo, and Mikkel, do not go and report back to the Reverend until you have done everything that you want to do in the chapter. Or else you will start the end of the chapter, which is a bad thing if you want to do more in the chapter, of course. Alright, so if you're running low on health like I was there, just back off, and for whatever reason he won't shoot seeds or whatever at you from that distance, so you will be fine if you're across the yard from him. So I suggest using a swallow potion to keep yourself alive during this quest. Yeah, I probably should have cut out this part of me just standing around doing nothing. But in the future I will be doing that, so I'm just waiting for my health to go back up, and I probably should have gotten the fire spell before I actually came here and did this quest. I'll be getting the fire spell when I do Mikkel's quest. You can actually get the fire spell in that place. But there's, like most RPGs, or at least like Final Fantasy. Sorry if you don't like that game or you don't like me making that comparison. I'm playing Final Fantasy 9 again. I never actually finished it the first time. I bought the game like 5-6 years ago, and I'm just on disc 4 now. But unlike in those games, there's no sort of elemental weaknesses or anything. The only element in this game is fire, and the only thing that's weak against it, probably everything, because theoretically everything can burn. So when you're done, just go talk to Odo, listen to the bizarre drunken conversation about how he's trying to cheat Master Gervant out of his money, and then you're done the quest. So after that, just in this video I head over towards where Mikkel lives, as well as I believe dropping by Abigail's to sell excess Barghest skulls to her. And just out of curiosity, I kind of want to see if anyone can figure out the relationship between my YouTube name and the name I'm using at the beginning of these videos. So between DCamNI and Ian McD, see if anyone can figure it out. It's not that extremely difficult, but it's not the most obvious thing. If you can, just post it in a comment if you feel like it. And when you leave Odo's house after doing his quest, the beast will appear, and you will have to fight, by the looks 4 Barghests. You won't actually have to fight the beast, so don't worry. That's for the end of the chapter. Now, at this point, the Barghest should be really easy, especially if you did the quest where you have to kill, God knows how many of those I had to kill. But they should be really easy at this point, and you should be sober by about this time anyways. To get sober in this game, there's only one way, like there is in real life, which is to wait it out. I don't know how long you'd actually have to wait, so... But if it helps, there is a little status effect symbol for when Geralt is intoxicated. It's that it was that green picture that came up at the start of the video, and the picture looks like Geralt kind of woozy, and there's little like bubbles coming out of his head. It's kind of funny looking. Yeah, so I go and level up here. Sorry. Because I did the quest and I took the Frightener's Vision potion, which gives me an extra talent anyway, so I decided to start putting points into the silver sword styles, because you get it at the beginning of chapter 2 and you need to actually use it right from the start. So I think it's best to come slightly prepared already. Like to be able to use the sword somewhat decently to begin with. It makes it a bit better. Just so, because silver sword's useful against monsters, and you have to start fighting right from the start. So if you can't use your own sword very well, there's no real it's better to be prepared slightly and suffer in the short run than the long term. Yeah, really sorry about that. I'm still kind of sick. But right there, I just bought a book on, I don't know, I think it was the local plants of the area. Even though I don't have the ability to actually harvest the plants, I just decided to take it, or buy the book anyways. And that cut there, that was just me going into the inn and storing a bunch of items. And right about here, I realize I'm going the wrong way. So I turn around and start heading over to Abigail's hut. First, at least, to just sell off excess Bargus skulls, because I found 4 there and I already had some in my inventory still. I don't have much to talk about, so if anyone has heard of the Zero Punctuation reviews, there's actually a review of The Witcher for that site, and Yahtzee really ripped into this game, and he hated it so much. But I mean, don't take everything seriously. I mean, I'm not saying his opinions aren't worth anything. It's just like it is a decent game if you do like RPGs. So yeah, so in the next video we will be talking to Mikkel, playing him in dice, and as well doing his request.